Okay, I'm seeing Aquarius. Ooh, I'm seeing Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius, you look like you're going first, babes. Out of the air signs, Aquarius is going first. I need to timestamp tonight because I do this on YT. If you don't know what YT is, Jordan, can you tell them in the chat what YT is? I do record. So, because I love you guys so much that I do record this so you guys can play it back. Okay, so we're going to start with Aqua and we're going to make this at, let's give it, so 10-minute reading. Now I do see that most of you guys are dealing with existing, right? Because that appeared farther. So we're gonna see what's going on with your person in this love reading. What's happening for Aquarius? This is spicy. Okay, this is spicy, Aquarius. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, babes. You might have more than one person you're dealing with, okay, Aquarius? So that's up first. All right. Is Aquarius, you could be dealing with someone that you know but not really know. But we're going to get into it. So first off, you're guarded. And your person's also guarded. I think you're very guarded in love, but I also think this person's very guarded in love. They they're open to opening the door, but they're not fully expressing to you. This isn't like big opening. They're like peeking through and like wondering if it's safe to come into your territory. Okay? Like is it's like I see you, they're aware you're guarded. They're aware that you're not as open to love. It's probably through your actions or the way that you respond through text messages or the lack of wanting to do things with people. This person is very aware that you're not so open. Okay. So they're like peeking the door a little bit, trying to like respect your space. Now, there's also, I'm getting like multiple people for Aquarius. So I might be hitting on different people here. So take what's yours. Thanks, Air, for the follow. Much appreciated, babes. So we have here an Ace of Wands. So this is someone new. Someone finds you very sexy or very, very attractive. Like, yes. I feel like you know it. You're like, I'm sexy and I know it. Like I'm hearing that song. So it's like the way that you walk when you walk into a room. Because like that song, Sexy and I Know It, it's like when you walk into the room with that song, you just feel like a boss, right? And that's kind of giving this energy, Aquarius. Oh, look at you, hair. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly the energy. And it's like you kind of know. You also may be kind of aware of who this person is. They lie though, and they act like they don't have feelings for you. It's like, you lie, like, they act as if you aren't in the like, they think that by them playing it cool, if that's gonna make you any more interested. I don't think that works on Aquarians. Like, that move doesn't work on Aquarians. I don't know why people try it. Yes, the friend move does work, and I know that a lot of people know this about Aquarians, that Aquarians tend to date people who are their friends or this or that. This is not working. Whatever this move is, it's not attracting you. It's like, bruh, if you think I like a lazy lover, no, no, I don't. I don't want a lazy lover. Round and round. It's like this person just feels like they can't get it with you. They don't get it. They don't know what's the right thing to do with you. It's like, okay, how do I get to Aquarius then? How? Because like they can't imagine how to do it. It's like I'm stuck. I'm stuck on how to do this, how to show my emotions to Aquarius. They're so frustrated, bro. They could be saying that to their friends, like, bro, I'm so frustrated. I've literally tried everything. I've tried everything to get this boy or girl's attention. And it like, what can I do here? I'm so irritated. It's kind of funny. It's funny to me, but like obviously to them it's really irritating. So they're trying to build slowly with you. Because it feels like okay. It kind of like I'm getting this vision in my head of like someone trying to unlock a code, um, and like to get to the next phase. And it's like, okay, like I'm trying all the codes and they're not working. If I just stay here long enough, maybe like she can unlock the code for me. I don't fucking know. Hey Chrissy, how are you? So this person's like, I just want to figure you the fuck out. I just want to build something with you, and I don't know how to. It does feel unfinished here with this person. I think the reason why you're not so open is that you do still love somebody else. Your heart's somewhere else. And so you just have a very loyal heart, Aquarius. Surprise. Aquarius does have a loyal heart here to some people. But I think that your heart is it's not like you're trying to hurt somebody intentionally or play hard to get yourself. It's just the love that you've had, it's nothing's been as big as that or felt as big. And it's like I only want big energy. Yeah, you really do. I feel like Aquarians, it does feel like a code you just can't crack with them. It feels like access, not like access denied, but how do I get access into it? It's like it's almost like they're playing like a video game and they're just trying to figure out what is the push button. Because like I'm playing it cool, I'm trying to be their friend, I'm trying to do anything to get Aquarians' attention, and I just don't know how. It's really hard. It's really hard. I'm hearing that song "Help" by the Beatles. Help! I need somebody help. Like something they may be even trying to figure you out through like other people, just to figure out how what's the best way. They are gonna take some action. They are gonna take some action towards you because I feel like them pretending like it's they're being lazy or they don't care definitely isn't working. Yeah. Well, this is about them. I haven't even gone about you. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Tomorrow's your side. Tonight is all about this person's side. So I would say just come back tomorrow about your side of things because I'm only tapping into theirs. Okay. Final. I'm gonna be wrapping up here with Aquarius about your person. Ooh, there is some differences here. It's like you don't see things the same way. Okay. Maybe you guys come from different cultures or different sides or don't have a lot of the same opinions, which is something that you love, Aquarius. You love someone who can challenge your mind. Um, it's like, damn, like we're not working, or damn, like this is how this person feels. It's like I feel a conflict because we're not picture perfect. Does that make sense? Like you're not the ideal. Like you're ideal to them, but you're not the ideal in terms of like, it doesn't flow necessarily, okay? You guys don't necessarily flow. There's nothing wrong with you guys, but it does there's differences between you 2. You know, you guys are like but it's also makes them love harder, okay? Love me harder, I'm hearing. Like, I really don't wanna love any harder than I already do. Like, I feel that. You are really loyal, and so is this person, and that's what keeps you 2 very together. And it just shows, like, I think, I really respect this kind of relationship from what I'm seeing, because people can be on opposite ends of the spectrum and still love hard and meet in the middle with people. And so I do think that actually this person just needs to have a little bit more confidence. That could be lacking confidence. And so you're seeing a side of them um that looks lazy or like they don't care. And it could be sometimes to you, you're like, "Is this person playing games with me?" Like, and I think that's why you kind of push away and you get cold because 'cause you're like, "I'm not the one that's gonna be playing games, right, Aquarius?" So, but this person is actually very loyal to you. They just don't know what to do. So they just give up because they don't know how to access you. But this person does wanna take action towards you, and I think you also may need to tell this person what's up. Like, the next conversation is, "I'm not dealing with a lazy lover. No." This is not the kind of love I look for. So I think you need to set an intention with that on your side, but it's still very early on. Yeah. And then you can just wait until it builds to a point where they do take the action. Okay. So if you guys are dealing with someone new and it's not, just look. because they're doing the same thing. And it might turn into a stalemate for some of you because but I think someone's really loyal here, and there's a little bit more belief that needs to happen and a little bit more conversation because someone's acting like they're pulling away, but they're lying about that. Your person's lying about that. They're not pulling away. They just want you to come to them, and they're, like, looking out for you, okay? But that's what I have for Aquarius. Your person definitely wants you, but doesn't know how to do it the right way or access you the right way, and feels like you guys are really different, but they're still mm, they lie, they still think about you, and they still definitely miss you. If you're dealing with someone new, they're learning you, they're trying to figure you out, okay? So, that is what I have for Aquarians. Now we're gonna move on to the next sign. Do we have any Geminis or Libra placements? Any Gemini or Libra placements? Thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Jacqueline, Saggy gang. My Saggy gang is so strong. Signs you could be dealing with, I only see Virgo and Pisces here, okay, for my Aquarians. No, I haven't done Earth yet. We're just only on air right now. I need to put this a little lower here. Okay. So, Libra, thank you, Air. I appreciate it. I'm glad you thought it was on point. Stick around for tomorrow. We're gonna be doing your love reading. This was theirs. But tomorrow we're gonna be doing your side. Okay. So this is just your person's side of it. Oh, really? It's just brown. It's just brown eyeliner and purple eyeliner. I really like playing with I mean, I've always liked color, but um yeah, I've always liked color, but I don't like too much color because then it's like I care too much if it's still like when you're blending, I mean, you gotta blend for hours with color a lot of time. Not hours, but I do. But with the thing with color is if you like color, it's like it can fade after time. That's why I just kind of sometimes just like it under the eye when you don't have too much time. So I also recommend purple for people with green eyes and people blue, it doesn't blue does look good on it looks good on hazel. I feel like purple looks good on everybody. I feel like purple is a universal color. I only did hey Becca, I only did personal questions at the first couple minutes when we were doing the polls just to interact, but I don't do them once we get started in the zodiac signs, okay? So, ooh, you have hazel eyes. Okay, so purple would look really nice. You know what doesn't look good on brown eyes, and I've tried it a billion times, is gray. Gray, I can't do it. Now on blue and green eyes, it looks beautiful. Like any gray eyeliner, because sometimes black is very harsh, especially like on it depends on your eye shape, but I would say like if you have blue eyes, but they're smaller, like gray is gonna really make them shine very beautifully. Whereas if you do like a black, it can even make them look smaller. So I wouldn't do that. Just a heads up. Really, you sound like my sister. My sister has like very green, hazily eyes. All right, so we're gonna get on to Libra. I think I saw Libra in the chat. But yeah, I feel like the gold looks really good. Purples look really good. So Gemini. No, Libra. We said Libra. Sorry, Libras. You're at a finish line. You just need to go. You just need to push a little harder. You could have somebody chasing you, Libra. Somebody might be chasing you, or you might be chasing someone. I feel like someone's usually chasing a Libra, though. Yang. Oh yeah, they want to take action towards you, Libra. Oof, they are chasing. They are going the mile. Like you heard that song by you know that song at the end of 8 Mile? Oh, you know what's so funny is Eminem was a Libra. Eminem was a Libra. And I'm hearing that song. You got to lose yourself in the moment. Like this person's losing themselves in their moments with you. Like just so losing themselves to the moment. Oof. They love the way you tease. I feel like Libra, this person loves the way you tease. I'm hearing I love the way you lie. That's also another Eminem song with Rihanna. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or double confirmation. if you have that in your chart. But yeah, I feel like this person, I mean, I hope they don't love the way you lie, but it is kind of giving it is kind of giving that energy where it's like they oh my what was that? Okay. Sorry. So yeah, they do maybe they think you lie or they feel like you're playing like a little bit of mystery with them. They like it. Okay, Libra. So, ooh, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. This person's planning on how do I get you to feel secure with me? How do I build a foundation with you? And they're trying to plan things. They could be planning dates with you or trying to plan things to make you feel more comforted. They might they might be aware that you feel like this is quick or that you're treating them very quickly, okay? So, they're almost trying to build a sense of security with you to make you feel more comforted. I wanna make you feel at home with me. It's cute. They are talking that they are guarded towards you a little bit here about crossing this bridge with you. They've probably had some reservations or told you about this, okay? I do think that this person Oh, no. Can't deal with the Pisces. Okay, we do have your energy here. I feel like you might have told them that you're guarded, or they've told you that they're guarded, or vice versa. I feel like it's a two-way street. All right. But it's like you do look back and you might be careful, Libra, of making this person be like, oh, you were just like the last person I dealt with, or my ex, or this or that. No, don't do that with this person. That's not fair. But I feel like this person could also be like, feel like they're telling you, "Hey, I feel that you are this is a challenge or you're challenging me here." They could be feeling like you're doing this out of protection. So they are aware that you do have your guard up a little bit and that you feel like it's a chase. But it's not done with this person, like especially if it's a past person, okay? This is somebody who does not feel like it's over with you, Libra. It's not over. Kind of getting like, "It's not over. It was never over." Like, I'm getting that coming into my mind. Um, I just have some movies that just replay in my mind. I don't know why. But it's looking like if it didn't work out in the past, Libra, I will say, it is looking like things are gonna change between you 2. So if this is I feel like I'm dealing with a Libra specifically who's in the past, it was really hard for things to change, and they kept saying they were going to change, but I feel like this time you may actually see them change. I swear, like, they really do, and they wanna, like, promise to you, like, "You'll see a change in me." This person, I keep getting that they're invested in you. They're very, very invested in you, Libra, like, uh, they're attached, but this was the first card that came out, so sorry. So we have here this 8 of Pentacles. They keep wanting to see this grow into something. I don't want to give up on you. I really do care about you and I want to invest in this. I think you're worth the time. I think you're worth the energy. And I think you have to believe that. Instead of how about this, Libra? Instead of believing that this person's just playing you and wanting something out of you, could you believe that this person just sees your value and wants to invest in you, like turn the beat around, turn the energy around. You're looking at it as like I got to protect myself and I'm just going to go silent cuz I'm not sure what this person's intention is with me. But why can't you just believe that they see your value and that's why they want to invest in you, that's why they like you, that's why they want to spend time with you? Cuz that's what I'm seeing. They don't know why. I feel like they do feel an attachment here, Capricorn energy. Um They do feel attached to you in a toxic way. And then it's just like but then it's like, "I can't let you go. I don't know what to do. I can't say goodbye. I can't let you go. I don't want to." It's giving that. Like, even if I could, I don't want to, okay? I don't wanna let you go, Libra. I mean, I don't know how many more nice things I can say here when it comes to this person. Final words here with this connection. Good energy, Libra. If they're not here yet and you're just like, "What?" It's like, "Okay, well, the cycle has to finish or the cycle needs it's like the cycle that you guys are in needs to end and you need to really cherish your moments together. I do feel like there needs to be a foundation here that was missing from the beginning. Okay, there's a foundation that is not here. There is a foundation missing. And I feel like this is why this person's saying, I need security or I want security. And I'm learning and trying to figure out how do I get that sense of security with Libra. And they're kind of waiting for that foundation to be built. So they could be a little frustrated or afraid. I feel like this person is afraid that you're going to hurt them because it's feeling toxic. It's feeling like I'm stuck in this and I don't know how to feel secure in this. And it's so funny because the whole reason why they don't feel secure is because you don't feel secure. You both don't feel secure in this. And it is due to a fact of I don't want to get hurt and I don't either. Right. So, but you both are very devoted to one another. And I think that's where the foundation could be settled here, Libra, in this connection with this person, is if it was just, hey, like I'm very much like attached to you. And I do really only want you. But was that ever stated? Was that ever made? So there could be something here that that foundation was never built where it's like it's only you and I only want you, right? So I see that that's really what this person does feel, and maybe they just haven't vocalized it, and that's what you want. But you're worried about other people and their influence on the connection as well, Libra, or they are. I'd have to see more of your energy, but this is just, we are just doing the zodiac signs of this person, and we'll be doing your side of it tomorrow. Okay. This is just their side. But I feel like on their side, they do crave you, they do want you, but they are a little afraid here. Um, but they just can't, they are craving you, they just can't let you go. So that's what I have for my Libras. They're afraid of getting hurt. Signs you could be dealing with, we have Virgo, we have Libra, we have Scorpio, Capricorn, and that is what I have for you. All right, moving on to Geminis. Gemini gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries. We are doing Aries third. So set your intentions, Diva, on that. We are doing Aries, but it is going to take some time. So I would just say come back. Okay, babes? Come back on. Okay, so Gemini. Let me keep writing these down. All right, we have you. Let's say 2250. All right. I only read people I think I'm gonna start reading people in the beginning of the show. So, like, if you guys wanna come on, at the beginning of tomorrow, that's when I read for like, I might read for a couple people as long as they're filling out the polls. I'll read for them. So, yeah. But you can come back on, follow me and come back on and, ask me a question then. Yeah, I'm trying to do some fun stuff, like do some new fun stuff on here. I just don't like taking up from the reading time. But then I realize like when it's not, what are we doing? So I have no problem like pulling out a card. Okay, so we are on Gemini. So let's see your person, Gemini. Could be somebody that you worked with or want to collab with, or they want to collab with you. You guys are not talking. Ooh. Um, Hold on one second. Okay, so if you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, just say here, Gemini. All right, Gemini gang. So you have somebody new that you're communicating with. I am getting a new lover here for my Geminis. There is somebody new that you are communicating with, but you're unsure because you have more than one option. Okay, so we have a Three of Cups, and if you're navigating on who you want to talk to or who you want to give your love to, or they do. I do see this person's unsure because maybe you're dealing with other people, but they have their eyes set on you. So they could be talking to other people They could also be talking to you and they're weighing out their options, but they see you and they really love the way that you look. I do think that they really love the way that you look, Gemini. Something about you. Ace of Wands, very sexually attracted. Oh, yeah. Chariot card, Ace of Wands. They want a victory. They want to win. This could be very sexual, so just be aware of that. But they could also be following their dreams and knowing what they want and wanting to go after it fully. Like, I want to go after this. They do want to put some work in. They are willing to put the work in here. What else can you tell me? Let's deal with some oracle cards here. Let me fix them. Okay. All right, Gemini gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Guys, if you are just coming in the chat, make sure you let me know what your zodiac sign is. Oh, Venus and Gemini. Hey, Deb. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so thanks for the follow. Thank you. Thanks, Ken. If you have a question, I only do it at the beginning. I get on at 7:30. I'll do it tomorrow. So I only answer questions at the beginning. Oh, we did Aquarius. Aquarius, go on to YT. If someone can post what YT is in the chat for Ken, it's in the link in my bio. If you go there, then you can go and watch the Aquarius reading. Or someone could just explain that in the chat. That would be great. Okay, so Geminis, as we were saying, this person feels very called to you. They feel a very spiritual connection with you, higher power, the fates. They have a deep knowing about you that something's just different with you. Something feels very different. They can't explain it. But they're trying to be fair. What are they trying to be fair about here? They could be trying to communicate with you, but also respect the fact that you want independence, that you are carefree. You might have just gotten out of something recently. So somebody may be trying to respect your space, Geminis. Someone also may be wanting to communicate that they want to put their fear behind them. They do have some fear here. They do have some concern here. Are you dealing with other people? Am I someone that you could fully focus on, Gemini? So this person may be wanting to express it and express it very openly, right? They want to express this very openly to you. They mm. They could feel like there's a sense of loss, sorrow. They feel like they've lost you already. Distracted. They feel like you're not focused on them, that you have other goals or other responsibilities. You're sidetracked. You wouldn't be able to put in the time. That gives them a lot of grief that you wouldn't give the time and energy to this connection. It's like I can't focus on love right now. I don't want love. That's the last thing I want. It feels like you might be telling somebody that, or they may be feeling that. Hi, Alfred. Thanks for your question. I do answer questions at the end of at the beginning of the readings. So if you come on at 7:30, I answer them. Okay, but I don't do them once I'm in the zodiac sign. So guys, let me know your zodiac sign as well, because then you may be able to answer your own questions. Aries, thanks, Diva. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing fire in a little bit. So come, I would say it's gonna just take a second for Aries gang. But I do appreciate you putting that in the chat. Okay, so sorry. We have a Page of Pentacles. They're still learning, wondering if it's where your intention, like they're still trying to figure you out. They don't have you figured out. Their offer to you is even small. It's not very big because they're uneasy. They feel like they need patience. They feel like they need patience. They know that they're not going to get to you very easily, or it's going to take a minute, but they still have faith, or they have a lot of hope in this connection. Even if it's to renew a connection. This person has a lot of feelings. Thank you so much, Jordan. I appreciate that. I'm going to pin that. Can I? Or did you already pin it? You may have already pinned it. Okay, because what I'm seeing here is someone who sees you as a star, someone who sees you and wants to engage with you. I feel like they missed an opportunity. I keep getting like they feel like they've missed an opportunity. They know you're moving on from something else. They know you're moving on. The question is, do you see me in that picture? They can feel you moving away from something emotionally, like you don't have any emotions to give maybe, and your like faith and your hope is transitioning. They need to communicate. I feel like this person feels like they need to communicate with you fast because they are aware that you could be going in a direction and they feel like I really need to reach out to you. So I would expect this person to call you or try to reach out to you to communicate because they definitely want to reach out. They definitely want to reach out to you. I do see that even if they're saying, okay, um, I'm moving on from you. Pisces with a gem moon. Hey Crystal. Thank you for sharing that. We're gonna be doing water last, so have some patience here. Okay, but we do have that. All right. Okay, so I see Cancer energy here. I think this person doesn't I'm hearing I don't want to miss a thing by Aerosmith. It's like this person doesn't want no access to you. Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, and that is what I see here. Yeah, I feel like this person doesn't want to lose you as an ally or access to you. Also Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces here. Virgo, Pisces. So yeah, I feel like this person really doesn't want to lose you, even if it's as a friend. But I don't think you're gonna accept a friendship. I don't think so. I'm getting that vibe, like, nah. Mm. I'm like, All right. Thank you for the follow, Shay. Thank you so much. Okay. So now we're gonna get started on the Earth signs. Who do we have in the chat out of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo? Who do we have in the chat? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Do we have any of those signs in the chat? I thought I saw Capricorn. There we are, Capricorn. Capricorn gain. Okay, so I have you at, let's say, 32, 35. Oh, I also saw Aries energy. Well, too late. All right, so let's see the person. This is your love reading for the person on your mind. So hold your intentions. Ooh, I see Taurus. Okay, so we're gonna go Cap, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. All right, so Capricorn, the person, very independent. This person's very independent here. It's attractive the way that they appear. I feel like they look really good. They're maybe very in shape here. They have really nice like upper body features, like really nice arms, really nice you know, if they are a girl. If they're a guy, they could have like really nice defined muscles in the back and in the arms. Yeah, I feel like this person works out. I don't know. But this person spies on you, Capricorn. This person thinks about you, wants to know about you through friends. Hmm. Wheel of Fortune, the lovers, they want to change. If you guys were like lightly talking, they want something way more intense with you than they did before. Okay. I feel like this person wants to move this along. I think that they started out as just like tipping their toe in, and now they're like, love me, Capricorn. Cappy North Node, love that. Thank you, Deb. So, yeah, I do see here someone who wants to take some authority. Maybe they want to have an honest conversation. This person may have very, okay, Capricorn, this person has boundaries and they're not to be with. Okay. This person knows their worth, which is why you like them. I feel like Capricorns are those people, they like people with high standards. I feel like and you do. And I feel like this person meets you there with standards, and this person does have some boundaries. So I often find that standards are the king and queen is boundaries, right? So this person has some boundaries here that they want you to hear, uh, and They want to take more authority in their life, um, with you and in their life in general. I feel like they need their voice to be heard a little bit more in this connection. Maybe they wanna feel more as an equal too. Peace. Okay. This person could be a Libra, like somebody who oh. This could be somebody here who acts like everything's okay even when you've crossed their boundaries. I do think this person does like you, but has felt in the past like you didn't respect their time or their energy. Like this person's been very peaceful or like does come in peace with you, but they also don't have a lot of time to waste. So this person's like, "Do you want me or do you not, Capricorn?" Okay? That's how I'm feeling. Like this person's like, "Do you want me or do you not?" Cuz like who's got time to waste? I don't. Ooh, they want you to like yeah, they want to clean something up, but they are very quiet about what needs so like I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't like this energy. It's like you're in or you're out. What are you? Like, as a person reading this, nothing against your person, but it's like they wanna clean it up. Maybe they wanna that's what I'm saying. I think this person needs to work on being more vocal. Like, they keep a lot inside and they need to clean that up because then they pressure you or they feel I don't know how to explain this. Let me see here. How do I explain this? It's like what's going on in their mind is not what they're presenting to you. So, I don't love it. It's giving a little fake to me. Yeah, it's like this person sometimes comes to you with, like, a trouble or an issue, and you're, like, shocked because 'cause you're just like, "Okay, that was, like, 3 weeks ago. Why are you telling me this now?" Like, "Oh my god, Capricorn's annoyed. Oh, Capricorn's annoyed." Okay, we're not in your energy, Capricorn, we're in theirs. But it's unexpected what they're going to say to you because or maybe you don't expect to hear from somebody, because they're appearing so independent, but they're actually still very attached to you. They still really, really like you. And you're just like, "Well, why didn't you tell me then?" And it was like, "Well, I just didn't think you wanted to deal with me." Okay, I understand this person. I think this person actually is more shy than you think. Um, I just think that this person was afraid of being rejected or but dang, yeah, they really wanna reveal to you that they definitely are gonna travel towards you or communicate. They want to. That is their intention, is that they don't want fear to get in the way of what they really want, okay? Because 'Cause they've already allowed fear to kind of create distance between you 2, and so I feel like this person does really wanna love you or give you love. It's just I feel like my throat's closing up. Let me get a halsey here. Like, they just don't know how to say the right it feels like I don't say the right things, and I don't know how to say the right thing to you. It's kinda cute. They're very timid. They're very shy. They might not be that way for everyone, but with you, they are mending. They wanna mend this. They wanna mend this with you, okay? They definitely wanna mend this with you and come to it together. They wanna come together with you. So I can't say enough about this person, but that is their intentions. I wanna mend it. I wanna come towards you. They do need to talk about some things that troubled them, and you're gonna be like, "Why didn't you tell me that then?" This person was kind of they're trying to, like okay, so from what I understand here, it feels fake to you or, like, a little iffy that this person didn't say it in the best way or do something in the best way, but what I'm getting here is this person's trying to learn how to develop boundaries, and so they've learned that boundaries are about setting them for themselves and not you. So, they kinda took that information and went independent here, okay? They definitely went independent and, like, still was interested in you, but never didn't they think now is the right time. I don't know why, but maybe back then they just felt like let me see why. Why back then did they not reach out towards Capricorn? Something about the conversation you guys had just felt like it was already over, and it was like, "Well, I guess there's nothing left to say." So, it's kind of feeling like you said, "Okay, then we're done. Okay, you know what? We don't need to talk about it anymore." I don't know, Capricorn, if this is your story, but I'm getting somebody here who kinda said, "Alright, we have nothing left to say then." Like, kinda ended it so that there wasn't really much left for this person to grab a hold of to have a conversation with you. So when this kind of conversation was done, it was like, "Okay, well, it didn't seem like there was a new beginning available." And then they just felt like, "Oh, well, maybe you're happy elsewhere, and maybe you're not. Maybe I don't know where I'm going." I don't know. 'Cause even when I'm reading them, it was like, "Oh, well, maybe it was this, or maybe it's that, or maybe it's that." This person's overthinking it. This person's overthinking it. I'm overthinking it for sure. This person's overthinking it and doesn't know where they're shooting, you know? Um, so their intentions wasn't what they were displaying, and it was just poor. But they again, 2 of cups, it was hiding underneath. But see, it's like, I don't know if you want the same things. I don't know if you like me the same way. I don't wanna put my heart on the line and then be rejected by you. The person's more shy than you think. Has a lot of, uh they felt something really strong for you, lovers, 2 of cups. I think this person liked you more than you thought. I will say that they just didn't know if you wanted what they wanted. So they're definitely an overthinker. They think about you a lot. 6 of cups, 9 of cups. Yes, they dream of you or dream of kind of reconciling with you. So that is who I'm talking to. I'm talking about someone who's going to get a reconciliation, but maybe you reach out first because this person is pretty shy, but you might need to ask them a question here to get them to open up to you or something. They just don't know how to say the right things. They feel like, "I never say the right thing." I'm getting that, like, they feel like they really F up a lot because they're never feeling not seen, but not understood. They often feel misunderstood, and they blame themselves a lot for this connection, surprisingly. You might be surprised by that, but I do feel like this person blames themselves a lot for the misunderstandings in the connection. Like, should have said this, I should have done that. They go back on things that they've done and wish they could have done it differently. Okay, signs you could be dealing with. We have Libra, Aries, Leo, Pisces, Gemini. Yeah, that's what I see here. Sag, possibly. This person definitely has a close throat chakra. So I'm going to say this: you might not hear from this person because they don't know how to communicate well, or they don't know based like I think this is going to go based. How did that conversation end with you guys? Did you say, "Okay, we're done"? Because if you did, Capricorn, I think this person's gonna have a like, I don't see that person coming back if you ended it. If this person and you kinda left it unsaid, then maybe they'll appear back in, but I actually think it might have to be you here. Not because they're not very interested in you, but because they're kind of like a timid it's giving timid, like they're timid, um, with you for some reason. I think you kind of intimidate them. All right. Moving on to Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do we? I saw that there were some Tauruses in the chat. Hey, Katie, Aries, Libra. We did Libra. But if you're interested in Aries, stick around because we're almost done with Earth. Okay. So thank you for saying that. Oh, we have another Aries. All my Aries in the chat. Okay, stick through the Earth signs because after the Earth signs are the fire signs. Okay. Yes, we're gonna do Taurus next. That's already what I think I said earlier. All right, Taurus. I have you at for all right. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Set your intentions and let's get started with your person. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, my Taurus babies. Oh, okay. This person's letting their guard down with you because they see a vision of a future with you. I think this person's acting more bold than they did before. They want to let their guard down. Okay. They do feel a little vulnerable here. But and that makes them feel a little unsure, but they still want to come through displaying some emotions towards you. They have a lot of emotions. And but the thing is this is after something's ended. So I'm dealing with someone where something's ended between you two, but they want to express something to you. Um, because they still have a lot of feelings for you. What else here for Taurus? Taurus. I'm like new, old, new, old, new, old. Give me a sign here. New or old? New or old here? This is giving me old. Somebody that you had a conflict with, someone that there was a little bit of chaos here with, okay? So, Taurus, I'm dealing here. Thanks, Auntie Smith. I love calling out people's names in the chat sometimes with what they have. I love that. So with the Ace of Wands, it's like this person does have a dream with you or does have inspiration through the conflict to still try. So I feel like this is coming after an argument or something that ended that they still want to put an effort into the potential and put their fears behind. Because I feel like whatever the situation between you two um happened, it's like this person wants still sees you as the person. Now, there's chaos and conflict because of other people involved. Well, that's not fun. That's not fun, Taurus. What's this 3 of Cups? There's something about you need to clean up the act. Okay, or this person does. They need to clean up their act. Okay, they're hiding behind a mask. They're not being authentic. They're not really telling you their true feelings. They realize now that they've lost you because they were trying to play like that they were independent and single. And now they're coming back being like, oh, like they could have been appearing like they had options and they didn't really have those options or something. And it's like now they're like, they need to rest. They need to stop playing a game. Like they were playing too many games that led them to you just being like, nah, I don't want this. Nah, I don't want to be involved in this. They also could have slept on you, thinking they were and they weren't. Like, not giving that. Yeah, you two needed a breather. You two need a break so that you guys could come back to this connection, okay? Because this person just need to clean up their act a little bit. And I feel like they were really performing. Hi. I don't know how to say your name. I think it's Krishana, but I'm not sure. But hello. So yeah, it's like this person. Hi, Kimberly. We did Libra. We've done Libra. I would say go on to YT and you can go back. Uh, Abby? Hi, Chris. Hello, hello. So, Taurus, it seems here, Abby? Abby? Let me know if I botched that. I'm sorry. um, Thank you, Kimberly, for the follow. I appreciate you. So, Taurus, it seems here like you guys just need a break because it doesn't mean that this connection I don't know. It doesn't seem like this was the most serious connection. It doesn't seem like two people who are in a commitment. It seems like two people who needed a break. And I feel like throughout this, it's like let's just stand still. Okay, I get that. So what now? Okay, I'm getting that this relationship is very sex based or very oof, okay. What now? This person's really missing you like in a sexual way like, the flames are ignited between you two. I'm not going to lie. So this is like given like turned on, through the resistance or the distance between you two, it seems like this has ignited their intentions with you even more because the more that you're not pulling in, the more that they're missing you, like missing your body, missing your laugh, missing your kisses, given that. Um, this is not a collective. Well, this is a collective for the zodiac signs. Okay. I do answer questions at the beginning of the readings, but as we start to go into zodiac signs, I like to focus on the zodiac sign. No, no, you're good, Scott. No worries. So we have your clinging. So someone here is obsessed with you, like Taurus. Like this person really wants to know what you're up to, what you're doing. Even could be trying to find out with that Three of Cups, looking through your friends, looking through your social media. Like, ooh, looks like Taurus is having a really good time. Damn. Because the more that you're out, this person's like, how many more people could they be connecting with? This person could be like even a little frustrated here because they're realizing your self focus, you're on your self growth and they're trying to almost like do that too, which is good, but it's like they're doing it because of you, not because they actually genuinely want to do that. Um, so I don't think it's genuine necessarily. It's like they're acting like they're doing that almost to get you back. It's very weird. Yeah, they're trying to almost make you feel confused and uncertain. Yeah, I said this is weird, and then it's like confusion. This person's trying to be confusing too. It's like they're intentionally doing that, like acting like they don't know when their full intention is to actually be with you. So I don't get the act because when we look at them, they're just very actually, I feel like this person's more sentimental than we think. They actually are someone who um is more emotional than they like and more sensitive. I feel like they're almost doing this as a way to protect themselves. Yeah, yeah, I got things going on too, or acting like they got people, but so I see here with the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles, somebody's going to they kind of want to receive something from you, like they wanna receive some nourishment. They wanna receive some sympathy here. I'm getting like they wanna receive some sympathy from you. Well, that's unattractive. Hi, Allison. Thanks for the question. We're doing zodiac readings right now. And also thank you, Chris, as well. And I don't know if I said your name right, but Abby. Yeah, Abby. So they need to honestly, they need to stop. They're not doing anything right. Like I don't know who your person is towards, but they're doing it like all types of wrong ways. Just gonna be real. Like this person needs to like move on and just open up how they truly feel about you because they are very sensitive and emotional and they're just not showing that to you. And that's why you're even becoming more distant because they're they're creating the distance themselves by not telling you their true intentions, right? So I see, or you have someone that you said you're done with that isn't done with you. Like they still really want to be with you. So that's that's what I see for Taurus. All right, so we're gonna move on to Virgo. Tell you the signs you're dealing with. We have Scorpio. Okay, strong Scorpio, Leo, and that's what I see here. Okay, next we're gonna do Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo gang. Hi, Summer. We did Libra. Pisces is gonna go last. So just hold hold here. Because we are gonna do fire, and I know you said Aries was someone you were dealing with. Abby, what is your zodiac sign? If you guys are on YouTube, let me know your zodiac signs because that's where you're gonna see your message. So let me know. Oh, Chris, you're a Virgo. Perfect. So you're next. Perfect. All right. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your love message. I did say that I'm saying the intention for people who are open to love, and this is a love reading, so keep that in mind. Thank you so much for the heart puff. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do readings at the beginning, at the first 5 minutes of my Leo gang. Okay, Leo, Virgo. I do all the readings like in yeah, happy birthday, Chris. And I forgot that we're on the 16th. Wow, September's really flown. Oh my goodness. I do all the readings at the beginning. Okay, so I don't do personals at the beginning. All right. Next, Virgo. Someone's who's been very defensive with you. Oh, sorry. Scratch that. I mean, it still counts, but hold on. Let me write the the timestamps because y'all know you're gonna come back. So you have someone here who's a little defensive but wants to change with you. They want to be more. Okay. They want to change their communication with you, but they're confused. They're very confused. I don't know what this person wants to do. They're definitely holding back how they feel about you, Virgo, and they're just focusing on themselves right now. They're trying to heal. Okay, 3 of Swords. They really need to heal from a heartbreak, whether it's with you. Hey, Crizona. Hey, babes. So I feel like this person really wants to heal, or really wants, they haven't really healed from something maybe previous from you. Is this previous or because of you? That's the question. Previous or you? Someone else or you? Hmm. Oh, it's you. It's you. Second chance here. So this person wants to reconcile with you or make an amends with you, but they want to heal this, but they're confused how to do it. They're really worried. I think they stay up really late at night thinking of you, Virgo, because we have your 2 of Wands and a Queen of Wands. I feel like this person thinks that you're out here and people find you very attractive and that they need to take matters into their own hands and be a little bit more confident with you. They need to be bolder. They need to be more confident with you in this connection. Now, when it comes to you, Virgo, you got to check out your own reading. This is your person's reading. So keep that in mind that this is not you. I know it's not because I'm not saying that intention. So they're really in their head. They feel like there's a lot of burdens that get in the way of them wanting to reach out to you. I feel like this person really wants to like touch you, but feels so far away from that. Because with the 9 of Swords, it's like I feel so much regret or I'm paralyzed by the doubt that I have. Like, how do I release all my struggles, all my burdens to get to Virgo? Or how do they, right? So it's like, I don't know how to fix this, or I don't know how to make this better with Virgo. I want to heal it, but I don't know how. What else here for this person? They really want some security with you. That's really important to them. Is this going to be secure? Is this going to be something lasting? They really want a long lasting relationship. They don't want to be with someone who, it has to be long lasting. And so they're like trying to find balance or harmony in making their decision or dealing with this situation because sometimes they see it, yes, it could, and then sometimes they're like, no, it couldn't, right? They're dealing with the light and the dark and trying to make a decision. They need just to decide. Yeah, they need to step up and take some authority here. But they're insecure. What are they insecure about? Oh, they're insecure about opening up how they feel. They don't like know how to open up to you about how they feel. Okay. Two of Cups in reverse. This is repressed emotions, needing to forgive you, even, or needs to be forgiveness from what was concealed or hidden, possibly in this connection. They haven't told you a lot of things and they need to open up. High Priestess in reverse. They're not following their intuition. They're lacking guidance on the right thing to do. I feel like they know that there's obviously a reason that they still think of you or want you or want another opportunity to make a second chance with you, Virgo. So they are aware here that they want this, but they're not tapping into, okay, if I keep wanting this, why am I not doing anything about it? And it feels like they're really holding back. I don't know exactly why. Why are they doing that? Why? Why? I don't know, Virgo. Thank you for the roses. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Sometimes they think that you deserve a new love. Like, I honestly think that this person sometimes wonders, do you deserve better? Are you maybe you should be in a new loving connection. You should just be with someone better. Some of them just feel like I need to express myself just to emotionally grow. I feel like this conversation or this person reaching out to you will be very out of the blue, Virgo. Something you don't see coming. Also, this could be more than one person because they came on two different sides. So we have a page and a knight. I feel like they really do miss your touch. Like there's something about the physical touch with you that they really, really miss, Virgo. They're really worried that you're moving on. I just feel like they don't want to fight for this or something. Maybe they feel like they have to fight for it or work really hard to get to this with you. And I don't want to fight that hard. Like, I'm looking for this to change, like, I don't want us to fight all the time. Maybe you guys were fighting all the time. So they are gonna come in here with a new change, but this is somebody who cheats, like, does things to I don't know how to say this, like, it's a shallow victory. So be careful of someone coming back on in doesn't make sense. You could have 2 people coming back on in. There's someone coming in who wants just to sleep with you who's coming back on in, and then there's someone who's coming back on in who wants to actually say something to you. I don't even know if their intentions is to have something with you necessarily, but it is to speak to you, okay? I'm getting. Final messages here with Virgo. You're unorthodox or something like that, or you're not gonna you're not by the book. So they're stuck wanting to communicate. I do think that Virgo missing card. Hmm. Yeah, this person's having a hard time wanting to they want to build something with you, but they want to do it the right way. And they feel like with you, it's very unconventional. And it's really hard to build things up in the right way. Oh, thanks for becoming. Thank you, Neuro Baddie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the follow. I do see here that this person wants to do things the right way and build it with you the right way, but they just don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say that you make me really happy or I don't know what they're stuck with they can't tell you how they feel. They're really stuck on how they feel. I mean, they know how they feel about you, Virgo, but they don't know how to say it. I don't know how to get my words out, but that you do make them happy. And you just seem very there's something that's very unconventional about this relationship. Oh, it resonates, Chris? Yeah. This person does not want to be rejected. They do not. I'd rather not say anything than be rejected. I literally like, don't. But they're really loyal to you, Virgo. This person's very loyal to you, very they really do believe in you or believe I don't know, they really care about you. They really, really care about you, but they're just worried that you're not gonna really hear what they have to say, but they want to reach out. So, that's what I have for you about your person, signs you could be dealing with. We have Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Holy shit. It's a lot of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, wow. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Libra gang, we did Libra. If you go onto YT, you can see that there. And we also did Aquarius. Thank you for asking, Jordan. Yeah, we did do Aquarius. Thank you so, so much. Aries, Virgo, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini. And that is what I see here for my Virgos. All right, moving on to the fire signs now. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do we have Aries? I know we said we saw some Aries before. Do we have any Aries, Leos, or Sagittariuses in the chat? It's on YT. Okay, so we have Aries. I'll do Sag, and then I'll do Leo. Okay? Next, fire. Aries gang. All right, so I got you at all right, Aries, you are on. Your person, hold your intentions on your person. This person for Aries. I think this person wants to step up with you, Aries. This person wants to stop being insecure. They want to stop. I feel like this person has come off insecure, but they really want to tell you how they really feel or a truth. They really want to get down to the bottom of things. Um, they kind of feel like some of the things that happen in your relation Aries are their fault. It's like, okay, I have to acknowledge that some of this is my fault, but I do really like care about you. And I was just, I feel like this person was trying to protect you and themselves, but I think it was a little bit more themselves, even if they say it was them or it was for you. I think it was really their own insecurities. Thanks, Myra, for the follow. Appreciate that. It's gonna come off all of a sudden. So I don't know if you're expecting this person to reach out. It feels very shocking. This person might be telling you that they're moving away from somebody else. They could have been tied up in somebody else, but they want to communicate with you. They want to have a conversation with you. They are a little bit worried that you have other options. So I think that also could be a reason. Thanks, Myra, for the like. I don't wanna be confused. That's why they wanna have a conversation. I don't wanna be confused. I wanna know who you're dealing with. I wanna know, like, I wanna know, am I the only one Aquarius. Aries, am I the only one? I feel like they are chasing you, but they wanna act like they don't really care. I don't know. Yeah, they definitely have an end goal with you, but they're acting like they don't. So that you kind of yeah, they try to get close to your friends too. or the people you know so they can like kind of come in on you a little bit easier. So this person almost like appears like a friend, but they care way more than a friend. Yeah, they're just kind of like waiting for their opportunity for luck to be on their side. So they're playing like cool as a cucumber here. Like, oh, I'm good with Aries. Like, yeah, we're just friends. They play the friend card for sure. They do want to tell you though that they've left someone else or they're not interested in somebody else. They don't feel like when they met you it was a good time because they felt like you might have been involved with someone else. They liked somebody else. You both like different people. But I feel like they're trying to clean that up and they're trying to find ways to get close to you. I feel like they're trying to move in on you. Yeah, they're holding up because they're trying to get information from people you know or trying just to find you on social media and see what you're up to see if you're with other people, to see like yeah, they're intimidated. They are insecure. Like they're trying to not be, but they are. So they're trying to like maneuver. It's not with bad intention. It's just what's the point of trying if there's no point? I think that's what they're doing here, Aries. So they're trying to like kind of hold off for right now and then try to gauge if they can open up to you emotionally about how they feel about you because they do want to work on it, but they're acting uh like unable to move forward with you. Like they're acting like, yeah, I guess we're just like when we see each other, I make effort, but when we don't, I kind of go silent. So this person may not be the best communicator either. Because I don't want to appear like I like you too much. Because then out of the options, I'm like lower on the list. This person definitely knows what they're doing. Like they definitely, how do I say this? They're not a secure person, but they use their knowledge and they assess situations and they know when's the right time to pull the trigger. Okay? I don't know how else to say it. Like they know that they can't come to you and appear weak because you don't like that shit. So it's like I just look through your social media, what you're up to see if it's cool to come through. So they pave yeah, yang. They still take action towards you, which again shows their confidence. Um, But they're not confident that you're their only one, and I don't think they are, honestly. Even though that this person may be higher on the list because they put in more effort towards you, they're not the only person. Like, I don't think how do I say this? Oh, that's me. Um, like, out of the group or out of the people you're dealing with, um they don't feel like they're the most attractive, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. This person doesn't feel like and that's their own insecurity. That may not be true to you, but that's how they see it. Like, I'm not the most probably, like, attractive one. They do know how to play, but they play because they've been hurt. So, yeah. So it's like, I'm not actually a player, I just look like one. We're on Aries, and then we're going to hey May, we're going to Sagittarius. But this person's actually someone you can trust in. Like they're a loyal person, they're someone who wants a secure foundation. They just again, they want to be, hey Alexa, or Elise Marquez. I don't know how to say your name exactly. Alexia. Thanks for the follow, D. Appreciate that. So yeah, this person does want a long-term situation with you. And that is what they have to offer you is stability, which a lot of these other people aren't offering. So I think that's why they are top tier because they put in more effort and they are more stable and solid. They don't really, even if they are a little bit of a player, or I feel like they wanna take you on a date, actually. I feel like they wanna take you on a date and then put the intention out there, but I feel like the way that they're moving is making you feel sus of them and like, "Oh, that's not their character," but their character is only acting that way because 'cause they're worried or doubtful in themselves, not because and a little bit in you because they think, you might be really good looking Aries, so you've gotta have, like, a roster, you know? They're just assuming that. Why? Because they've been played, they play the game, so they're assuming that, and it may not even be true, but that's their assumption. So, that's what I have for you here. Let me get some final cards. No. Oh, shit. No. Thank you for the follow. Wow, this is gonna be a soulmate connection here. Deep love, unity, but there are, like, almost maybe, there is a little bit of you pushing it away or them. So but I think you 2 will come together, but it's just like I wonder if this is you or them that's escaping it. Someone's avoiding here, blocking this relationship, though. Like, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to commit just yet. But I see a commitment. And I feel like this person does want a commitment and is afraid of getting hurt by you. So they're avoiding it because they do want you, Aries, but they're afraid of getting hurt. So I feel like they don't want to get hurt again. So and they feel like you know how to I think you both have been out in the game, alright? You both know how to do the game. So, they've, like, met an equal match. But, like, the thing is, like, when do we open up? And so, this person isn't really ready to open up just yet. But I think after a couple more dates with you, that connection will start to grow, okay? I really do see that. Um, and if they're not doing that and you're like, "Okay, that's not my person and that's not what they're doing," then I strongly recommend that you pull back because they're obsessed and spying anyways, shit. Alright, Aries. So, signs you could be dealing with: Libra, Scorpio. This could be somebody you work with because 'cause I'm seeing a lot of pentacles or someone that you, um spend time with. This is somebody that you see. This is not somebody you haven't been talking to. So I'm not talking to any Aries out there who haven't been talking to someone for 10 months. No. This is someone who you see often or every now and then at least. Pisces, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. That's all I see here. But could be any sign, guys. All right. Moving on to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thanks, Marlene. I appreciate you. I'm so glad to see you again. I missed you. My lives aren't the same in the YouTube because you're not here to timestamp them. I missed you. All right. Let's see. Do we have any Sagittariuses in the chat? And thank you, Jordan, so much as well. You're a queen, and I love you too. So thank you. All right, Sag gang. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what is going on for you and hold your intentions on your person. Aw, thanks, Jordan. And we'll get started. Sagittarius gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The person on your mind. Okay. Thank you so much, Marlene. You just like made my day. That is the sweetest thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So Sagittarius, you have somebody here who really does wanna be with you. I feel like someone sees a life with you or envisions life with you, but is kind of waiting for things to change in this connection. I feel they do see you as, someone they wanna go towards, somebody that they're very masculine energy, even if it's a woman, Sagittarius, or it's a man, it does not matter. This person has very, very strong masculine energy for sure, okay? And has a lot of feelings for you and is not afraid to express their feelings towards you or wants to express them very outwardly. They have a lot of feelings. They see you as somebody they want to move towards. I feel like they want to move in together or move towards you. There's definitely there's definitely a quality of like that. It's kind of hard with them for you, Sagittarius, because you feel like this person mothers you. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you feel like this person has a very mothering, naggy energy, and I don't think you like that. A few weeks in, yeah, this person has a very mothering energy. Like you need to do this, you need to do that, and you're like, I don't love that. I feel like Sagittarius don't love energies like that. But this person is like this Sagittarius. So this person does care a lot about you, but the way that they show you love is through like telling you what you need to do or how you could be better. And I feel like this person does want to be more emotionally open and not come off as cold. Because sometimes with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like they're not. Especially in reverse, it's like they're not the most expressive. They do things out of sensibility. They do things out of the practicalness, out of the comfort. They make you feel like home. That's this person. That's what they provide for people. Um, they're sensible individuals. They like to come off like, "Well, do you know the best way you could do this or the best way you could do that?" Like that's how they do it through service or by giving you something. But you may feel like it's just a to-do list of how all the reasons I'm not good enough. And it's like, I don't think that's this person's intentions because I see all the love that they have for you, but I don't know how well they are at expressing it. Oh, he doesn't express his feelings. Okay. They do wanna take some authority and show you that they have faith in this and that they have hope and that they wanna take a step forward. I wanna step up to you. How? How? They want to resolve a conflict with you. If there's been an argument or an issue or a conflict, they wanna show you that they can do this in a very loving way by making peace with you. Oh, breathe. They can take a step back and assess the situation and breathe with you. Hi, Polly. Hello, hello. Hi, Polly. So this person wants to like take a breather here and like show that they can kind of not be so. Sometimes with the Queen of Solar, Queen of Pentacles, she can be very cold and very much like, I don't, no, I don't need you and I don't deserve this. It's a very entitled attitude sometimes with this person. But I feel like despite that, they wanna show some compassion. They do wanna show some love here. Okay, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, this is a true pair. This person wants to show you that they can be more emotionally expressive because they do have that. I'm hearing but they act border uninterested. Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, you're dealing with someone who acts withdrawn or indifferent. You're like, "Nina, make that make sense." It's underneath it all, okay? It's underneath it all, that's how they feel, but I think on the outside, they're appearing, like, withdrawn and uninterested. Yeah, he says he likes you a lot, but not emotionally expressive, yeah. It's like this person actually does, it's so crazy because they do feel so hard for you, this person but this person is very balanced, they make heart and head decisions. The King of Cups is not the most overly emotional, but they do recognize when they have a good thing, you know? And so, I think that honestly, Sagittarius, when you're dealing with kings, you're dealing with someone who's the real deal. Okay, when you're dealing with someone who's a king, you're dealing with someone who's mature. You're dealing with someone who may not forgive your mistakes, but they are stable and they are very protective of you. Okay. So I feel like you're dealing with someone who really does care about you. And even if it's not like they do again, the star, the star, the star. They see you as the one, or they see you as a dream come true. I really do feel like that. And even though they haven't expressed it, it's just due to their inability. They fight themselves on their own insecurities, okay? They're just not the most emotionally expressive, but they do care and they fight that. Ah, yeah. Yeah. The Tower card. They do want to talk to you, but it might cause a fight, and that's what they're worried about. I definitely don't think they want to fight with you. There could have been an unexpected fight between you two in the past, okay? In the past. This is feeling past, not present. But you felt like you were being manipulated by this person and you didn't like that. Person, again, they do have high standards, and sometimes when they say things, it just doesn't it really hurts your feelings when they don't even recognize that it hurts your feelings. It's like, I didn't even know that hurt your feelings. Thank you, Jack, for the follow. Appreciate you. The hermit, and then they go quiet. They hurt your feelings and then they go quiet, and you're like, the fine. What am I supposed to do with this person? Like, I'm fighting, like, there could be, like, a fight in you too, where it's like, I do wanna talk to them, but when they say things, they're hurtful, and then they pull away, and then it's like but they're still very attracted. King of wands again. Woof. Yeah, this person takes control a lot. They're very bold, they're very capable of the love you want, and they're very charismatic. And they often take the lead, whether they're a female or a male, they do take the lead a lot. So maybe that's why they pulled back because they wanted you to. Like, okay, let's see if you give me what I give you. Hmm. Yeah, because they want someone who like they want a balanced connection. Like, yes, I take the lead. Yes, I can be more masculine and plan things and be the one who's in charge. But I don't always want to be Justice card. I want a well-balanced relationship. So maybe they're looking for you to come on in and kind of harmonize the situation with a Page of Pentacles. Like, I feel like this person wants to know, like, if you're open to the opportunity. Are you open to trusting me? Are you open to the opportunities with me that we could harmonize together and build something? I feel like this person really wants to trust you and harmonize this relationship to something long lasting. But hi, Jess. Thanks for the follow. But this person finds, again, they are very charismatic. They are very attractive. They find you very attractive. Wow, we have definitely they find you as someone that I'm going to tell you this, Cedric. This person sees you as somebody that they think that they could have a serious relationship with, because when you're dealing with someone like King of Wands, Queen of Wands twice in the reading, and then we have the Star card, and then we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. This person thinks that this connection can balance out, but maybe sometimes they want to see if you're going to step up and take accountability too, because they feel like they do step up and take accountability. But they want to know, will you? So this could be like kind of like a test, but they still have faith or hope even through the argument with the Star card here twice, that this could be a renewed relationship between you, but they want you to take some responsibility because they're always the one taking the responsibility. And it's like, well, do you? So it seems here like they're trying to thank you so much, Jordan. Appreciate that. So they want to make sure that you do the same. But I feel like a lot of attraction here between you two. Final outcome for Sagittarius, final outcome. Ooh, they got an ego. You could be dealing with a Leo or another fire sign like an Aries or Sag, but this person has an ego problem. They can be stubborn. They can be very like, that's it, I'm done. You know, they could be very quick to be like, I'm done, you've hit my limit. But the chemistry, They really feel like very a lot of passion. They're like, "Oh, I want Sagittarius," like with that ego and that stubborn. I love this. This is like my favorite card in this deck. Look at it. It's so cute. That's so cute. It's like, And you might like that about this person when they're mad. I don't know. There could be something here, like their face when they're like, they could be spoiled, like it's spoiled brat energy. Um, because I'm kind of getting like someone who's like, "Nah, I'm done. You hit my mark," and then it's like, "Okay, but now I want you to make it better." So it's kind of like they sit there like, and then they wait for you to make it better. So they they could be someone who really likes makeup sex. I don't know why that's coming to me, but it is. Like, I feel like they really want you to butter them up, okay? They are someone who's a loner because when you're dealing with tigers, um, they don't follow the crowd. So this person's not a follower. They don't follow the crowd. They don't care. This person has a I don't care attitude. Um, and when it comes to love, they're like, that's where they can sometimes get themselves in trouble here because they act like they don't care even when they do. Um, but it's because like they have like a boundary, like a standard, and once their standard is crossed, it's like, okay, well, are you gonna come towards me? Because like I'm always the one like stepping up, but when I'm upset, are you gonna come towards me? This person's a little testy here and a little stubborn, especially when they're pissed off. So, but they have a lot of chemistry towards you, but I think they want you to come towards them. Yeah, they're holding back, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. 'Cause they again, they're not opening they're not opening the gate unless you're being very loving and open and, like, giving them kisses and love and, like, showing them that, like, you want them. So, they're like, not until I get that love that I'm looking for, like, I need someone who's very loving towards me so that I can open my gate or I can open my door. Like I need someone. I feel like this person does need someone who's a little bit more emotionally open for them because they have that problem. So that helps them feel like it is more trusting and it is more okay for them to be more emotional. I feel like it's safe. And for some reason, maybe it's due to the past or situations they've been in, they feel like they're they don't want to be too mushy or too emotional. So and that could be due to a past situation, but this person doesn't want to be too emotionally expressive because in the past it didn't feel like it was accepted or um it was too much. So now it's like they do the complete opposite where they're almost like dormant to it. Um, or one time, like, yeah, everyone says like a person's first love, like they're the most open, they're the most loving, the most expressive. And then after they get nailed that first time, they don't really try again. It's kind of giving that energy where it's like since that one time, it's just they're kind of like iron. But the gates will open, but it honestly comes from you being the more expressive one. Mm. All right. Signs you could be dealing with. We have Virgo, we have Leo, Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo. All right. Moving on to Leos. Thank you, Abby, for the follow. Appreciate you. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then we are on to the water babies. This is going to be the person on your mind. Okay, so let's see this person for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo's person. All right, Leo. So your person is coming off as someone who's very open, very honest, is a talker. This person does seem to be a chatterbox or a talker. They want to have a really good time. You might be having a milestone in a relationship or like a celebration or going towards one with this person. I feel that they are spying on you a little bit. Okay, this person is spying on you. You might meet them through a celebration, okay, Leo. So you might meet them at a gathering or like an event. Sorry. Thank you, Rosebud, for the follow. Thank you. So this person seems to be very engaging in conversation. They're They are trying to gauge you a little bit here. They have been looking at your social media. They may have known about you before you knew about them. They seem to like always be watching your social media. Like I am getting someone who has a strong social media presence or just likes to post a lot and they do keep watch of it. Page of Cups, they want to I'm getting someone here who, you know, it's a new love. This is a message of new love. They feel like they're really happy in your presence every time, Leo, that they see you, they light up. Like they get really excited when they see you. Like you light up this person's world. Whether it's just talking to them or whether it's yeah, I feel like this is more talking. I don't This feels young. This feels new. This does not feel old. I'm gonna say that, Leo. I'm getting something new. Something new. Somebody who's young, possibly, or younger than you, or just how do I say this? They're not a ditzy person, but in your energy, they might act a little bit like giggly or childlike almost because you bring out that presence. I often find with Leos that they do bring out people's like childlike presence naturally. So it is giving like you bring out that energy in them. What else about this person? Yeah, they're not in they could feel a little immature in love, but it's just you bring out like I'm getting someone who's very giddy in your presence, like someone who like it's like, "Oh my god, Leo's here." But like may keep that to themselves, may not freak out when they see you, like but in their mind they're like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy Leo's here." Okay? So they genuinely get warm-hearted in your presence, okay? Okay, so it seems like this connection has been halted. There's been a pause in this, and I wonder why there's a pause here. They're hiding. They're hiding. They still watch you or they still express very warm, loving thoughts about you, whether it's internally or to other people. I feel like this person still tries to like they're hiding their true intentions with you. Like I'm not open enough to come out to Leo. I'm still hiding. I don't yeah, now all of a sudden I'm getting really quiet and I feel like it's not okay to speak or like I'm like in my head a lot. This person's done a lot of soul searching and kind of just waiting till it was safe to come out or maybe until you express some interest. Yeah, they're like waiting for your inner motivation for you to get enthusiastic about this because they can't I feel like they've tried to express it maybe before or hint at it with you, but it doesn't seem like you've gotten it. Hi Sasha, thanks for the follow. But I don't know if it's that you okay, Leo, are you interested in this person? Is Leo interested in this person? You are interested in this person, 10 of Cups. Okay. I just wanted to know that. So you are interested in this person. Okay. So why are they hiding? They're weighing out their options or they're confused. Um Maybe they don't feel like they're in a good place in life and it's not even about you, Leo. It's like I want to rise to. Thanks Jeanette for the heart. I really really appreciate that. Um this person is weighing out their options, wondering if it's, maybe it's not going with the flow as much as they want it to. And so they need to step up a little bit more here with the Emperor card and take more initiative towards you. But uh, uh, I don't know. They're feeling like there's something preventing them. What's preventing them? What's preventing them from Leo? They're spying on, again, Page of Swords. They're spying on you, trying to figure out what the truth is. They're trying to get news on you or trying to travel to you. Like they're trying to communicate with you. They need to communicate, but they're afraid. They're afraid of rejection. Okay, someone here is afraid that you won't pick up their call or won't answer them, or you won't be communicative, or you're not as communicative as they'd like to make something work. Yeah, I feel like this person really wants to talk to you first before they express themselves. So you'll be like, Nina, they're not doing any of this. Well, it's because they haven't expressed that because they're a thinker. They overthink things. They want to mend the relationship, but they're observing you or wondering if it's safe to come out. Is it safe to come out? Is it safe to come out to Leo? A leg up. It's like I need to give something to Leo, or there needs to be a reason why I'm talking to Leo. I can't just call Leo. I can't just reach out to Leo. There needs to be a reason why I'm calling them. A leg up. I think they lied about their feelings towards you, Leo. Like bad. Like they lied about their feelings with you, Leo. And they have a lot of feeling towards you, but they hold it all in. So I feel like they've almost, like I'm hearing I shot myself in the foot with Leo. They want another chance, but they didn't express themselves. They closed themselves off, but they want a Page of Wands now. This person really wants to a new energy with you. They want to message you. They want to travel with you, to give you some good news. What is this good news? I feel like they do. Oh, Aquarius. Hey, we did Aquarius first. So if you go to YT, you'll see it there. Thank you, Pretty, for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So this person wants to have forgiveness within this relationship. Maybe they feel like they are someone who appears independent, but I do feel because it kind of went like this that they are independent from you and they do see maybe where they went wrong and they want to have more of a resolution or an understanding with you and they really want, like, there's a purpose in them wanting to be with you. Their purpose is I want change with Leo. I don't want things to be the way that they were. I feel like this person feels, um, wow, strong, strong feelings for you, Leo. Two of Cups. So this person has a lot of attraction towards you. Again, there's something here about a real big bond that they feel towards you. Um, just I really want to feel that love again, or feel that way that I did feel about you, that giddiness, that openness, that joy that Leo brought to me. And I feel like I've gotten so in my head about it or been so observant that I feel like they missed their point in this. But let me draw some final cards here for you, Leo. Okay, this is somebody that you've had a repeated pattern with. This isn't someone you don't know. This is definitely somebody you know. And it feels like you've almost like there's a past life connection with this person. It feels like a karmic lesson, or you've dealt with maybe you've gone through cycles with this person. Okay. Maybe you've gone through cycles with them. It feels like they do push you away at times, or they're, like, blocking it. I feel like they block it because sometimes the things we want the most, we push away. It feels like this person is avoiding you, but then, shit, it's like deep love. It's like soulmate energy. And so there is a real deep love here, real deep connection that, um, like, I don't know, it's just like they're pushing it. Um I think this needs to be an equal give and take for there to be a win, and so, like, if one person just keeps pushing the other person away and then the other it's like it's definitely giving, like, a runner maybe this felt very runner chaser to a degree, it's like someone felt like they were always trying to and then every time that they did, they got denied, and then the other person also felt that way, like, I feel like oh, what a mess. It feels like you 2 are very similar people where you both escape love. And so you kind of when you're dealing with this person, even if you guys don't do things in the same way, you kind of are each other's you know how I say sometimes people are each other like it's not how do I say this? You both run. You both are runners when it comes to love. You both tend to run. And so how do two people who run chariot together, you know? Yeah, you guys could be very different, but how do we give to each other equally and have a victory instead of running in different directions? It's like, you know, how do you get a hold of that? And so something needs to be reined in here. I feel like this person really does want a victory, but I feel like they feel like this needs to be equal and they don't maybe they don't feel like it was equal. Let me see. Man, God or divine source is at work up there because there's like an inner knowing too. Like you both innerly know this. Um that you guys have like this soulmate energy. Like you're very aware that this connection is very deep. It's not surface level. It's not something that you've tried to push it away maybe or they've tried to push it away and no matter what it's like geez like I no matter how much I try to push this away it always just feels like a connection I can't remove. So let me see final outcome here. Some are going to be more openly expressive um and I feel like this is going to create more this is this is creating more love in the dynamic, but the love is to have a goal, you know, get to a point of potential and putting fears behind it, like letting the fears go and moving forward with confidence because you just love somebody, right? Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, big love, 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 love energy, like very much so. So this is a lot of emotion being expressed, a lot of emotion, emotionally open, and somebody who wants to kind of cultivate this love. I want to cultivate this love and really wants to express this very outwardly to you. I don't think that this person wants to hold back their feelings towards you, even though they've been trying. It's very hard for them. They really adore you. Okay. So that's what I'm getting here, Leo. Someone really, really wants to come towards you who just, as much as they've tried to push it away, they feel like they can't. Okay. So, if you're not in one of those connections, then this is not for you. All right. Um, Signs you could be dealing with, we have Aries, Pisces, Pisces again, Cancer, we have Virgo, we have okay, so that's it for those. Let me see the other side. Yeah, you have someone who's hid their feelings in the past or it hasn't been easy. It's not easy for them to open up, but they want to. All right, Leo, Cancer, and Libra. Okay, so that's what I see here. You're welcome, Alexia. All right, next we have the water signs. So, oh hey, hi, hi Nina. We are gonna be doing water signs. Do we have we're either gonna do well, it's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So who's in the chat? I think I saw Pisces, but let me know your guys' zodiac sign. If you guys are still in the chat, like if Marlene, are you still in the YT chat? Libra, if you're a Libra, go on to YT. All right, so I'm seeing Pisces. So we'll go Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right, Pisces, you are locked in at, let's see. Oh, you go into my bio. Jordan, could you tell them where to go, please? All right, Pisces gang. Let's hold your intentions for the person on your mind, and we're going to get started. Pisces. Pisces gang. I love the mermaid emojis. Hey, Marlene, could you do me a favor while you're on here since we're not on Scorpio just yet? Could you tell me the Leo? We just did Leo. Could you tell me the Leo timestamp? I'm missing Leo and I'm missing. Yeah, if you could just tell me Leo, because that's like the only one I missed, and I know we just did that. So if you could give me that timestamp, I would appreciate you. Okay. So Pisces, starting out, we have a Knight of Cups and a Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this person wants to change with you. I feel like this person wants to be more loving, more compassionate, more intuitive with you. I guess, what do I say? More intuitive to your feelings, more open to the way you feel about things instead of it being maybe one-sided. I feel like this person wants to bring in some good news with you, wants to share some exciting news that they have. Um, and it comes with a sense of love to you too. Like it's exciting. Thanks. I do have most of the timestamps actually, Marlene. I just am missing 2 of them, which is and enjoy your dinner, babes, no rush, but I'm just missing Libra and Leo. Those are the only 2 I'm missing. So, I think that there was some misunderstandings in the past where this person lacked actualizing, um what they wanted with you, which was success. You know, when we're dealing with an Ace of Pentacles, it's talking about trust and wanting to build some sense of potential, planting that seed. And it seems like the outcome, it's like this person has a reverse effect where what they want to actualize, they do the opposite of. And so I think that this person really does want to trust the connection. I think this person wants to be right, like, they do want it to move, like, change. I wanna spend time with you, and I wanna put more effort in, but it almost appeared like they did the opposite of that, like, they didn't put energy, they didn't put effort. So, we have here a 10 of Pentacles and an Ace of Wands, like, I want stability with you, I want structure, I want a foundation with you, Pisces. And before, it felt like you couldn't trust that with this person. Because you didn't feel they were ready for a serious commitment maybe, and I feel like this person was, but they were afraid because they don't it's weird, it's like they could have been not trusting acting like they weren't trusting you, but I don't think is that they don't trust you, I think every time they get close to what they really want, they find ways to be in fear of what they really want. And then they get really upset when things don't go their way, 5 of cups, right? It's like they become really sad and because of what they're trying to create or do is like they're already fearful of it not turning out that way. So they start with a negative thought or emotion, then a positive one. And this person's trying to change that energy because it doesn't get them what their desired outcome. And they realize that. They do have really high standards on the life that they want to create. This person has very high standards when it comes to somebody and like especially when it comes to building a life with someone, it's a really big deal to them. So thank you, Marlene. So I feel that they've assessed the situation and they still want you. I still want my life with you. It's like I choose you every day. I want to build that life. I feel an abundant life with you. I feel like my life is satisfied with you, Pisces. I do see that here. Okay. They're insecure that they're going to get hurt or they're going to get disappointed. And so it's like they're setting themselves up so they don't get disappointed. Okay, so they're kind of like a loner. They usually feel very iced out in situations, and they kind of always expect the worst. So yeah, I feel like this person just but they're the lovers. So boom, they're the lovers. But they can't deny the way that they are tied to this connection. It's like I'm so doubtful and insecure, but then when I think of my connection with Pisces, it's so damn strong that like I mean, I can only see a life envisioned with them, like, even if I doubt that situations will happen, it's like I just look at you and I know, like, this is the kinda love I look for. Wow, Ace of Cups, like, they look at you, Pisces, and they're like, "This is the kind of love that I wanna feel. This is the kind of lover that I want beside me." So, you have like, even though they have really high standards and maybe you feel like they expect a lot out of you. You really are like the exact partner that they want, despite all the ways they might tell you, I don't know. I'm getting, like, choked up, so I feel like this person has a very hard time expressing themselves, or they do know. Oh, I'm hearing, I do know, I just don't express myself well enough. So they are emotionally growing by being with you, which is why you're like their perfect lover because they haven't been able to maybe emotionally grow in this way, right, Pisces? And so it's like that is why you are their perfect lover because you do help them grow in terms of expressing themselves emotionally because they've never been able to really do that with a partner. But I feel like with you, they feel I'm hearing "I Feel Loved" by Donna Summers. It's giving I don't know, it's just they might be a thinker or they might be somebody who runs on action and doesn't always take moments to really recognize how they feel, but you almost open up a space where they take time to open up about how they feel. That's your song? Wait, what song did I say? I know I said a song. Oh, "I Feel Loved" by Donna Summers, yeah, The Fates. So, it's a soul tie. They just know. I don't know who your person is, but they definitely just know that you are theirs because nobody's made me feel this expressive or this feeling of like, I need to change, like, I need to make change. So maybe this person feels like they need to take a breather from you or they are taking a break and you're like, "Why? Why are they taking a break from you if they have all these emotions?" Right, Pisces? It's because I need to change. Like, you definitely have opened my world up to knowing where I'm stunted or where I need to change, but, like, I also need to work on this. So I need to do my own maybe they feel like they need to do this on their own or they need a little bit more space from you because it's too much. Okay, so they're like, I need to breathe here because your love or the love that you give them is, something where they do actually need a break from it. Like, they do need time to assess and see and change. It sucks because it's like, I feel like they feel actually really sad. If you guys are not together, they feel like they just really want peace with you and they're really, really sad. So why aren't they coming towards Pisces then? That's how they feel. For some of you, it's not all of you. You'll know your connection. Some of you, it's already ended. It already ended, so they can't, and they're already like they've worked on their self confidence and their independence. This is someone who's actually you taught them how to be more comfortable in who they are and kind of lead life with a little bit more grace in their life. But they do feel like this is ended. Like, and I don't know how to come back from this. I don't know how to yeah, I don't know how to come back from this. And so they kind of look and when they take matters trying to step up and take matters into their own hands, it's they feel indifference. They feel um like I need to focus on myself, like I need to become even better. Like they could be a little bit of a perfectionist here. I'm not gonna lie. You're either dealing with like a Gemini or like a Virgo or very air, maybe even like someone um I am getting that, like someone who like has perfection issues. So I am getting like an Aquarius or a Libra or Gemini or maybe even a Virgo here, someone who's very mercurial based. Um, so this is somebody here who is withdrawn and acts maybe bored, but they're not bored or they're not interested. It's just they're indifferent. They don't know how to make it better. They're sitting here like zoning out. It's like they think about it so much that they end up zoning out as a result. Gemini, Gemini. Okay, wow, both of you two are dealing with a Gemini. Okay. Funny. Um, so it's like they zone out. They zone out. But they really do. You really do make them feel so like you feel like home. You feel like comfort. You feel very like a secure place to be. And I feel like this person wants to communicate that, like, "You are my place of security. You are my place of, um, where I wanna put effort, where I see life, where I feel safe, where I feel seen." Okay. What is this person's actions? What is this person's actions? They disappeared. They're ghosting. They're silent. So they're silent because they feel like they already effed it up. It's over. Okay, they think it's over. They think it's done. Um, okay, let me see what would happen if you reached out, which I'm like, nope. But let me just see. If you reached out. Thank you guys. I'm so glad it resonates for you, Sarah, Nina, and Crystal. I'm glad. By the way, I have no Pisces in my chart. No Pisces, just in case you were wondering, because sometimes people think, "Oh, you're that sign." I'm not. I'm not that sign. So, man, if you reached out to them, they would say that they are so devoted towards you, Pisces. They would tell you. They would be like, I am very attached to you. I'm missing you like crazy." I feel like they would open up. At first, they may come off a little bit mysterious, like, "Okay, what are your intentions with me, Pisces?" But then they would what would they do if Pisces came on in? Ooh. They would show that they're still hurt by the connection. So, they would show up a little bit as a wounded individual, like someone who they may be playing the victim, okay, Pisces, they may be playing the victim in the situation. They, may 'cause I don't see them reaching out to you because they went silent. They avoided you. They could have an avoidant attachment, okay? So this person's hurt and they're jealous. They're very jealous. I don't know if you've dated other people or they think you're with someone else, but they're going to show a very, jealous side to them or very hurt side to them, but then they're still gonna wanna make effort. And then they're still gonna show that they want effort with you, so they're going to appear hurt by you, Pisces. They're gonna feel, they're gonna be feeling kind of lacking courage or confidence, feeling insecure, um, even appearing a little jealous. But then they're gonna be like, I still want to put in effort though. But I still want to try with you and I want something to build consistency. So like they still would take steps towards something consistent with you. Even if they're showing all that in the meanwhile. Eight of cups, seven of cups, I mean pentacles. Eight of pentacles, seven of pentacles, someone who just wants to put an effort into you. I think they're just maybe waiting for you to reach out because yeah, I feel like they would just. I feel like this person. Oh my god, I'm getting closed up. Like they're like, oh my god, they want to talk to me. He always thinks you're with someone else. Yeah, I see that here. Okay, final outcome between the two. Ooh, this is confusing. Okay, so I'm seeing the death card, and then I'm seeing the tower card. So it seems like there's an unexpected change that's going to happen in this connection where it was done, Pisces, but then um out of not wanting this to end, not being able to give up on this, we have a 2 of cups. So either whether this is an apology between the both of you and that's it, or whether this is love and a connection and an attraction, it seems like something here is changing in the connection. Ah, 10 of cups, sun card, Pisces. Pen Pentacles. This person really this is an earth sign or an air sign for sure because the amount of pentacles that are coming out is a lot. This person wants to show you that they want to put effort, that they care about you, they want to be your more nurturing, not as cold. They want to be open to this. They find a lot of joy with you. So I see this turning into something quite good. This person has a lot of love. You really do make them very, very happy, Pisces. Very, very happy. Okay. Hey, Paula, we did Taurus. Taurus was at 44 minutes and 49 seconds if you want to go back on the video. Okay. Okay. If you're the one who already did this and you're saying that that happened, then that's on them. But I would expect an unexpected change. And in the meanwhile, you keep living your life and don't stay tied to this reading then. Okay, because I'm sensing somebody here who um is kind of waiting for Pisces to reach out to them. So if you're saying you reached out and they got cold, like they got they like stopped talking to you or something like that, then yeah, that's not your reading. Like also like take it with a grain of salt. Like, I'm not saying, like, reach out and try with someone who's not giving you equal effort. Obviously not. This is someone who kind of, like, feels like they effed up or feels like you don't want them, and then you reach out to them, and then they tell you they do, but that there might be hurt. Yes, he texted you last and you haven't responded. Okay, so yeah, see, like, on yours, it's on yours. So, it's on you, right? Because you were the last one, so signs you could be dealing with, we have Leo, we have Capricorn, Scorpio, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, a lot of different signs here. Libra, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius. What zodiac sign is in here? Jeez, I think you have all of them. I think I put oh god, Pisces, I always do this. I feel like I put way more effort into your readings than any other zodiac sign. I get to have a lot of love for my ex is a Scorpio. Okay. How is it as a Pisces dealing with a Scorpio? I'm curious. Cuz I'm not a water sign. I don't have any water in my chart. And so I love understanding the water signs a little bit more through my through my gang. Oh, now you're talking to a Gemini. Okay. Crystal, you got options, man. So I guess they're right to feel jealous then with you. I think they know what's up. It's rough but magical. Oh, really? With the Scorpio? That's cute. I love that. What makes it magical? Is it like the feeling of feeling understood without like speaking and like just understanding each other? Or like what exactly? Ooh, my highlight is glowing. I don't know if you can see it on the YouTube, but on the on on TikTok, it's like I mean, I think you can kind of see it, but my lighting for some reason is just not as good on YouTube today. But yesterday it was like really good. So I'm kind of like confused by that. Hmm, That didn't do shit. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, my bad. Okay. That better? I don't think that changed anything. Oh, your experience was heart-wrenching. Yikes. Okay, could be dealing with okay, yeah, that was it. That's it. That's all I got. Sorry. Yes, total telepathy. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I find like I really like astrology when you really connect with someone and how like it shows up for you in your astrology, and that's why it's like when you date people that you actually have like who have what you have in your chart, or at least something that would be complementary, meaning like if you're a fire sign and or let's say you're strongly like fire and water, okay? And you date people who are more fire and water, you're gonna like, or even have the same zodiac sign. That's just like the level of understanding between each other is intense, right? So, yeah, Nina, you're welcome. I'm not gonna lie. When you said here, if some of the other, I'm glad, Crystal, that you said here too, because I looked at both of you when I was doing the reading and I kind of held my intention on you guys. And that's why when I'm in the chats, I do say here. I always keep it collective, but when I start to see a name pop up, I'll look at it while I'm shuffling. And I think that for some people it may resonate a little bit more because I was looking at you guys while I was shuffling my cards. So I'm glad but I think most of the Pisces resonated, so I'm glad it did. Okay, so we're moving on to Cancer. Cancer, you're next. I have you at 216. Thanks, Nina. Make sure you follow for more because I may come back on. I'm definitely coming back on tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, right? So Wednesday, tomorrow, we're going to be doing another one. I might gear it a different way, but we'll see. You're the best. 1:30. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. You are a queen. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, 1 second, Scorpio. I mean, sorry, Cancer. Cancer. All right, next we have Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're a Cancer, I strongly let me know you're here. It does help you in your reading. But that being said, we're gonna get started on the collective for Cancer and their person. Okay, well, I like this so far. Cancer. Oh, good. I'm glad you're gonna be here tomorrow because I really love when you're here. Okay, good. Cancer. Okay, so I will say I do think this is somebody from your past because we have a 6 of Pentacles, a 6 of Cups. So this is somebody who you have a lot of memories with. I feel like there's one memory that may replay in your mind that holds a special place in your heart with this person. Um, though they have been a little icy towards you. I feel like they're dropping their defensives here. Okay. They have a memory that they replay with you that's very sentimental. And they just look back at the situations and maybe realize, I'm being impatient and maybe I'm being even a little bit paranoid and it's blocking my relationship with Cancer here. Okay. So I think this person is taking matters into their own hands. I think they need to step up here. I think they will because they're investing more time. I feel like they're trying to be more enthusiastic and put more like goodwill into this connection by maybe bringing up past experiences with you to try to improve your relationship. I feel like for some reason I feel like your relationship has been stunted or something like that because why am I feeling like I have to make it up to Cancer? But I feel like someone's trying to like I messed up here. I got to make it up to you. Okay, this person really does care. They just show it through acts of service or through spending quality time. They are not they are generous and they are very comforting to be around, I do feel, but this is someone who it's very steady progress, okay? This is very steady and they're trying to build more steadiness and structure in this relationship if it was lacking. I feel like that's where this person is trying to step up for you. Thank you so much, Jordan. I love you too. Thank you guys. So With the Ten of Swords here, I feel like this person's ending negative thoughts, negative beliefs, and trying to be more optimistic here, a little bit more of a happier person. Sun's out, butts out, like, like maybe making cute little jokes with you to kind of ease the tension or any arguments that were had. I really do feel like this person feels very happy in your presence, Cancer, and ultimately sees you as a 10 of cups. So I wanna say this, I think as we're getting, like, overall, like, I feel that these readings have been extremely positive, and some people may say, "Oh my god, you're just being so positive," but, when the world, like, on the outside is just looking so not so, it's really nice to show who you love and who you really care for when you're in trying times, right? And right now, a lot of people are in trying times. And I think that we can all be more closer to the people we love instead of more protective. And so maybe that's how this person feels, even like the world is so loud, but with you, I want to take care and nurture this because I as I look his life and what's happening in the outside, like, I feel like this person's very worldly maybe, or maybe is almost, like, using the outside world to kind of care or covet more of their home sector. And, Cancer, you're someone who really cares about the home, so it would make sense that this person is trying to put more effort into the home or caring more about being in a home with you or something like that. It's like caring for the inside more than just what's on the outside. Lover's card, yeah. I mean, this is a really strong bond that you 2 have between you 2, and I feel that at the end of the day, you're a true companion to them. You're someone that they can rely on. You're someone who's loyal, you're loving, and the bond that you 2 share is really, um, like, I don't know where I would be without you. It's giving that, like, I could kinda, like, tear up thinking about it, but it's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know where I'd be in life if I didn't have you as my partner. So I feel like I'm getting someone married or someone who they see as marriage potential because the way I'm talking about you is as if I'm, like, I don't know, like, expressing my vows to you, or something like that. And that's what I'm saying, like, in the world where, like, you only have one life, right? Which is this one in your mind, in your brain, you only have this life. And so it's like, well, who do you want to be with? And who do you want to express to? And is it worth the petty arguments? Is it worth this? Is it worth that? Look what's happening out there. It's like it's all too much. Maybe I should care more about what I'm putting out there. Am I putting out positive? Am I putting out joy into this relationship? Am I putting out love and care? And yes, this person may care, but do they intentionally put it out there to you? And I feel like this person really wants to try harder. They have a really hard time expressing. Someday, somewhere, another time, one day. This person's working on themselves. It's like I'm not there yet, but you don't have to strive for perfection here. But this person's, it's like I want to be this person. I feel like this person feels these things inside. Okay, so yeah, this person wants to try again with you, okay? And this person really does see you as someone that they're very bonded to. And I feel like they're really wanting you. If you guys are in a distance, I feel that they're just trying to get closer to you. Or wants to. I feel like this is all their feelings, but I don't think they've unveiled them or confessed yet how they truly feel. Um, and so I think this person's really longing to start over with you and confess to you, but it might not be as soon as you want it to. It still may be something that they feel is very sacred to them that they haven't expressed due to a lack of confidence or a lack. How's this person feeling about themselves? How's this person feeling about themselves? They're working on a vision. They're working on something that they're having a lot of faith in. So they're trying to build like something. with you involved, but you're not their primary focus. And then maybe, yeah, they're trying to be more responsible or take more authority of their life. So if you got some of you guys may not be in contact with this person, but that doesn't mean that's not how they feel about you, okay? Thank you so, so much. Thank you. Thank you. So I feel like this person wants to take more authority in their life, wants to step up for you, wants to step up, but like they're doing it in a very like I want to go get us a house or I want to go get, I want to build my income back up, right? So they could be doing things to show you it, but they put a lot of their stress or their burdens on you. Truth card. Aries and Libra. You guys had eclipses there, right? So you're a cardinal sign Cancer. So you could have been experiencing a real test of your love with them. And this person still like has showed a renewed sense of vision of what you two mean to one another, and they still haven't give up on it. Again, they did let paranoia get in the way, but that is going to change. They do sometimes get too in their head. They feel like an air sign to me, or a fire sign, someone who can be a little explosive at times, but doesn't mean. I don't mean it. I don't mean it. Wheel of Fortune. It's just like they're trying to get out of their head. They're trying to be better. I feel like that's the thing with this person is they're always trying to be a better person, and you respect that. It feels like you are their confidant, or you are somebody they confide in. You are someone that they trust, and they're still watching you, and they still want to talk to you when they're having a bad day, even if you guys aren't together. It's like you provide such a sense of comfort. Okay, with this person, I'm really getting choked up. So I feel like they're terrible at expressing themselves. Like they're good at talking to you and expressing themselves, but not the feelings and the strong feelings that they have for you. It's like somewhere that gets lost in all their overthinking. They want to work through their fears with you. That is the goal here. They haven't necessarily, they're longing to talk to you and start something new with you, or this could be somebody new. This could even be, but I feel like someone wants to confess this to you, but they're just like, oh, how do I do this to Cancer? How do I express this to Cancer? So they're just feeling like they're craving you, they're wanting you, but they're just like, it feels like there's like a hairball in their throat or something, or like they're just choked up. Sometimes I feel like they cry about you like alone. I honestly, I do. I think that this person cries about you alone. Like they're just like, ah, like I fucked up again. Like, ugh, like they get upset. I'm glad Sophie had hit home for you. Final outcome here with this partner or this person. Sorry, this person. They need to make a decision. They need better boundaries. They need to for themselves. Like if I know I'm getting upset, I need to do this. Or I like the way that they handle it is I'm hearing inappropriate, not fair to you. It blocks the relationship. They're overly cautious. They express too much of their paranoia on you, and you like need to set a better boundary with them because it's just their paranoia. And I feel like they just need to make a decision here, okay? They just need to make a decision and stop weighing, like it's like they're good cop, bad cop, good cop, bad cop. Like they're just like, which person are you getting today? Maybe they're like part of law enforcement or something, or they're like maybe in the army. I'm getting like someone who's like a first responder or someone who's in public service. They're very jealous too, very insecure. But and that's the thing, like, just be confident, like, you make decisions, why can't you be like, I feel like in some ways they can be so bold, and then in some ways they can be so insecure, but, like, in a very jealous like, in a in a very confused they're very confused, like, they do this in a very confusing way, they come off very aggressive and very confusing, and you don't know how to make it better, but the thing that you guys have is you trust one another and you've built something very sacred to you guys, it's the Hierophant, so that you 2 are each other's teachers in life, and so this person values you because they could be very stubborn, you could be dealing with Taurus here strongly, but it's like this person can be stubborn, but it's like you're not, so that's kinda why it works because, yeah, you 2 go back to what you the goals, the beliefs, the values, and that's what keeps you 2 aligned. So, yeah, they need to just work on that, like but then they get lost somewhere where they make everything like, they shoot everything in their foot, and then they apologize and they come back, and it's just I feel like you're getting frustrated, though, because it's like, okay, too many times. Too many times, like, be better, like, just don't do it then. Just don't do it then, and it's like they do, though. It's a bad habit, it's a bad habit to break, it's almost like an addiction. I don't see the devil card here, but it whatever they're doing in the way that they freak themselves their own selves out or the stories that they play in their mind do create a way of them shooting themselves in the foot. So, could be dealing with a Taurus, an Aries, Pisces, a Libra, Sagittarius. An Aries, strong Aries energy. Strong fire energy overall. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Leo, a Libra. Okay, that's on one side. On the other side, Gemini, Leo, Capricorn. Okay. So, last but not least, we are moving on to the lovely Scorpios, saving the best for last. Thank you, Raquel, for the follow. All right, Scorpios. Hey, Marlene, just had a quick question. Were you able to get Libra? Well, you're not going to go backwards because this is your sign, but let me know if you do. Okay, so Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Do we have any Scorpios? I will say, if you're Scorpio, I strongly recommend you stay here because when I'm shuffling, I do look at the people who are commenting, and I kind of hold my intention there. So I will say it is always very helpful for you guys to stay here. Okay. All right. So Scorpio, I'm gonna have you down at 235, 233. Okay. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The person you're dealing with. This could be somebody you work with or met through like hobbies or even something social or, like, you 2 are working on a short-term goal or you 2 have I feel like this is short. Whatever this has been something new or short or something where you met through work or maybe, like, grabbing, like, a coffee or a beer or something like that. That's what it's giving. It seems like there's a lot of expression of emotions very quick. Ooh, okay. I'm getting whatever this was or this person, it was very quick and it ended, very fast. It ended very, very fast here, okay? Scorpio gang, but there is something new. So I feel like I'm talking to someone who's looking for something new then. This could be very new. This is very quick. Um, things could have ended very quickly and now like restarting or something like that. What is Thank you for the follow, Rebecca and Yasel. Thank you. This is something that okay, I don't know how to like keep this going, but what I'm getting here is this is somebody who it started very quickly and it ended quickly because it was not providing a sense of happiness. It's like, you know what? This is like turning quickly, like it's changing and I'm getting confused. Okay, because I was like, I'm confused. It's like, yeah, I feel like this relationship was like turning so like one minute it was feeling so good and then it was feeling so low. It's like there was too many highs and lows so fast with this person, Scorpio. And it just felt like it was ever changing so it didn't feel very good here. This person's very independent, very independent. They kind of are a loner. They've built maybe they have some money or they've built a sense of their own emotional. They don't look for how do I say this? They don't look for You're welcome, Jemmy. Yeah, Gemini was at 22 minutes and 50 seconds, by the way, in case I don't know if you already saw that, but I feel here that this person really confused you, but it's because they don't look for other people to emotionally fulfill them. They look towards themselves for fulfillment. Hey Va, we did Taurus already. Um Jordan, are you in the chat? Could you lead them on where to go? There was a conversation that very much turned them off. Very much turned them off. And this person's when they speak, it's very it can be very cold and very that's it. It feels very definite when this person speaks. I feel like this person kind of almost said to you like this isn't what I want and just said it very plainly. Like they had very unrealistic expectations to you. Um and they desired that they no longer wanted it either. And that they put their hmm, maybe that you find that very sexy though, like someone who just I don't know, they kinda did leave you like, "Wow, okay." I feel like this person left you, like, without you actually, like, having your mouth down. Some of you could have, like, "What?" But they kinda did. They left you with something to think about. That's what I'll say about this person. Scorpio, this person left you with something to think about. It's like they were I feel like you 2 were, like, at a dinner or on the phone and things were going fine, and then all of a sudden a conversation just totally made this skirt, like, "Skirt," and you're just like, "Wait, what happened?" And then on top of that, it's like they nailed the coffin by, um, taking some, like, authority and being like kind of put you in your place a little bit, and it just left you like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" But then at the same time, they left a memory or they just left a memory or left something memorable for you to harp on here. It's like you're attached to them because of the honesty that they give. It's like you still think back to their words because their words left an impression on you. And you're somehow like you still think about the things that they said to you. I think there's a part of you that still really wants to talk to them too. It's like, what I think you do want to talk to this person. King of Swords, King of this person has strong standards, strong boundaries, and as much as it shocked you, it also made you respect them. Okay. I feel like I feel like you do respect this person for they do have a sense of authority I don't care if it's even a man, all right? I don't care if you're even a man, you'd still be like, "Damn, that girl has some high standards," all right? And if you are a woman, then you're like, "Damn, this man is a real man." You know, like, it's doing that. And, you might find, like, a lot of men, like, go around issues. This one's a straight shooter, and so is this girl. I don't care, man or woman, it don't matter. They are a straight shooter when they talk. And so something about what they did left you gasping, but still like, "Damn, okay." Like, it still was something unexpected, and, usually, Scorpio, you can gauge people, but I feel like and, like, see what's beyond the surface, but it almost feels like this person was kind of just laying it all out there, that there was nothing really to seek, and then but yet you're still attracted, and that kind of leaves you like, "Why am I still attracted if I found out everything I need to find out?" 'Cause, like, I usually like more of a mystery. I don't think this person's much of a mystery. But that's what's surprising you. It's like, "Wait, why do I still somehow wanna talk to this person?" I don't know if this person's your usual type. Yeah. Again, 9 of swords in reverse. This is saying, like, forgive yourself and move forward. Like, this person just moved on. They just relieved themselves. They're like, "Oh, I'm not tied up in this." Or, "Oh, whatever, I've moved on." This person's quick. They're quick. They say what they say and then they don't think about it afterwards, you know? And even if they do overthink, it's more like I don't think it's in the way that a lot of people would. Like they okay. So it's saying here with the judgment in reverse, they struggle on making decisions, but they don't struggle on when they're talking. Like they're a bullseye talker. I keep getting that. But they do struggle when they make decisions. Um, and so that's why when they made a decision with you, it was so concrete almost. It was like, "What?" Yeah. You want them to reveal what exactly made them end it. Like, you want to still uncover something here because you don't feel like the decision wasn't based off of I think that this person was just guarded with you. You're not you're gonna you because you wanna know. You wanna know what was it exactly? What was it exactly that pushed them away, right, Scorpio? It's that intuitively they felt that you weren't open. And it's just like I really feel like I'm not trying to discover a mystery. I don't like to that. Just because you do Scorpio doesn't mean other people do. Like, right? Like I feel like I'm a person also like this. Like if I feel like I'm asking too many questions about someone or keep trying to get to know someone and they're just being vague and not really like trying to have a back and forth with me, then I will just stop talking to them. Why? Because it's just like, why am I giving up everything and you're barely talking? Fuck. It's not fun. So it's like it's kinda giving that energy. I'm not saying you do that, but it's giving that energy where it's like, "Why am I putting in all this effort and energy and talking?" Hey, Libra. Okay, so yeah, if you're looking for Libra, go on to YT and you'll see Libra there. So it's giving like you felt like too guarded for them. And I think intuitively they felt that. Like, I need someone a little more open. And I feel like the fact that you're not giving me any real answers because that judgment card's in reverse, and it's like, this person's really looking for someone that they can have joy and peace with and a lot of, like, fulfillment, and I think a part of that is they like fulfillment through conversation. Right? Some people find fulfillment through feeling, some people find fulfillment through the things we do together, some people find fulfillment in different ways. This person really likes someone who they can have like, really long talks with and go on, like, long walks with and, like, talk each other's ears off. Like, that's this person. "Thank you, Jordan. You're the best." Oh, no, Marlene. Oh my god. Oh, wow, that's a story. Oh, it's kinda weird now. Yeah, it's like, this person likes to have, like, open conversation and explore each other's minds. So when I'm getting a guarded person who's not, like, into that, or maybe you feel like that's access you haven't right, like, Scorpio, I think you're very deep conversationalist, so I doubt that, but maybe it's like you feel like and I don't know why what Scorpio I'm tapping into, it's like, I do like to get there, but you have to get there. And so for this person, they don't feel like that's something you have to get to that's natural. And so if we don't have that, I'm not working towards that. Working towards something is like maybe you cooking me a meal. Maybe that's how this person thinks. Or working towards something is me staying at your house, right? Like that's something. But us having an open conversation should just be there. And I feel like maybe to you that's something like to get into my head, to have all these open thoughts, like, no, you have to work towards that. This person, I think they think that should be natural. Why I don't know what is this resonating for any Scorpio? This is very specific, and the person is very specific, so I hope it's resonating for you guys. I know I can see on Marlene it's resonating, but let me know for any other Scorpios if they kind of feel like that. But this person, yeah, this person definitely wants, uh, someone they can grow old with, and I think that was something that you 2 connected on. Scorpios ultimately look for even if I think people have the wrong perception of Scorpios. Scorpios really do want a soulmate. They're not here for, um, they're not here for surface level. They really look for like their ultimate partner. That's why they'll like, some people be like, "Oh, well, Scorpio cheated on me." It was like, well, maybe it's because like that person they thought was their ultimate partner that they cheated on. Like, I don't know. Um, I feel like Scorpios really do try to find the one. That's why they just don't do a lot of surface level stuff. That's just me, but I find Scorpios to be very particular people. And maybe that's what surprised you is that this person was very particular and just, like, said no, and it was like, "Wait, what?" Ultimately, I do think it's done because this person, again, wants a secure foundation, they want something long lasting, and I don't know, something about it when communicating with you, they just realized it's done. It's not long lasting, this is short. And so they've really held back a lot of how they felt about you. And I think there's also somebody new here. Okay, I'm getting somebody new. I'm hearing like don't talk about the past, it's over, death card. Okay. So then I see this knight of this knight of cups and this strength card. Somebody here wants to open up to you emotionally about how they feel about you unexpectedly. Who's this person? Who's this person? Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo or Scorpio. Okay, so somebody here sees you as like a trophy. Okay, trophy wife, trophy hubby, don't matter, but they see you as a trophy. I feel like someone here has looked at you and has seen you for a while and has already judged that you're somebody here that they would like, I don't know, they want by their side for recognition or acknowledgement or a sense of power is being with you, like a power couple. This person does wanna talk to you or has communicated with you that they wanna work towards it with you. Okay, so this is somebody who wants to work towards you. They are hiding something. What are they hiding? I love that, Marlene. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I do think you guys are hard lovers. So if they're not really invested, then they're just not really invested. Some of them are shy, though. I will give Scorpios the benefit of the doubt. I've met some really shy Scorpios, though. Strength. They are hiding something, holding something back, playing a little hard to get here. Um, okay, what else? Page of Wands, but they're communicating very fast with you or will start to. Um, with their guards up. So it's like they want sexual intimacy too fast, or they're guarded towards too fast of sexual intimacy. So they're trying to maybe hold back from you because they don't like to rush that process. They like to take that process slow. Okay. What else? You love my earrings? Thank you, Jocelyn. This person's an honest person. I think you might think that this person's a player that they're hiding. They're not. They're not a liar. They're not trying to take advantage of you. I feel like that's actually what they're concerned about, Scorpio, is that they don't wanna make you feel like they're taking advantage of you. They wanna do the exact opposite, and they're in their head, and they feel like, um, they're trying to move forward, but they wanna do it in the best way, so they're trying to take their time with you. Um, mm, yeah, they're kind of restricting themselves intentionally, especially, like, sexually with you, and you're like, "Okay, do they even like me?" But it's not that, it's like they're trying to respect you. Oh, yeah, Empress. Yeah, they're gonna take matters into their own hands. Let them pace the relationship, Scorpio, because I feel like this person does see a life with you. So if you have doubt, I feel like this person's actually trying to be respectful. So if you're wondering like why it's not progressing faster, I feel like this person just wants to be respectful of you, and not make you feel like oh they're a player or they're trying too hard to get to you, right? Like they're trying to not do that. I'm literally trying to make them feel safe and feel like I'm trying to be with them and create something serious with them. So if you're wondering like why this person isn't putting in so much effort and they may have really, really high standards, they do. And so a part of that is that they like to take the process very, very slow. You're like, okay, but like I'm getting a little horny now. Like, what? It's like making you want to push in, which is like unheard of for you. But yeah, Four of Wands, I think this person does want a serious relationship with you. So that could be this person as well. But I honestly am feeling that's someone else that you might be talking to, but you might be stuck on the last person who kind of like put you in your place a little bit. Or that could be this person coming back around and changing things. Um, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, Scorpio, because I did get a new message. And so you might resonate with part one, or you might resonate with both, or part two. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that resonated. I am going to come back on tomorrow. I'm going to start the first 5 minutes doing polls. Well, 10 minutes. I'll start the first 10 minutes doing polls, answering some questions if my cards pop out. It's like one or two questions. And then I will start to do the zodiac sign readings. I want to think about what I want it to be, what the title will be and stuff. So if you guys have suggestions on something you want to know for tomorrow, let me know in the chat. But signs, Scorpio, you could be dealing with. We have Aries, I mean, you kind of have every sign here, but Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo. I'm getting all the same signs. Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces. I got a lot of Pisces and Sagittarius and Leo. So that's been coming out for me. I'm the full definition of an Aquarius. Oh, you are. I love Aquarius. I did Aquarius first. So Aquarius went first. And if you guys want to watch it back, it's on YouTube. Thanks, Mina, for the follow. You're welcome. Thanks, Jason, for the follow. Appreciate that. Thanks, Nisha, for the follow. Thank you guys. Okay, Marlene, let's answer that question real quick. Just for you, because you do timestamps for me. I'm gonna just hold the intention in my cards. I'm not gonna say it out loud. No, but, they're very quiet about somebody else that they used to be in love with. Very quiet about the person. They'll never tell you about that person either or discuss it. They're never gonna like, even if you try to bring it up, no. No, I'm not gonna talk about it. And they just have faith that they're getting over that person and that it'll finally, like, end because 'cause they're still tied to someone else. But they keep that to themselves, and they're very defensive about that person and very quiet about that person, so mm-mm. But I feel like they, like, pray that they'll, like, meet somebody else or move on from that whoever that person is. Um, but I don't think it's what you're thinking. Okay, so that being said, guys, I will catch you on tomorrow. If you wanna watch this playback, it is on YouTube. I have timestamps. I just gotta find one, so give me a couple minutes and you guys can watch this back. Make sure you guys like, follow, and yeah, if you guys want, you can, catch me tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Bye, guys. Thank you, Jordan, and thank you, Marlene, for your help. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.